And here we are. We are live.
Hey, yo. Welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I am not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. One thing I love more than cooking is my wife, the sensational Shell You Eat Steak, a.k.a. The Warden. Together, we host what we call the Friday Night Feast. This happens every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a little snacks, show y'all how we do it, and then we spend the rest of the evening just chewing the fat with all of our friends in the HungryHorde. I studied under several television chefs. I have an incoming message.
Sorry, y'all.
That's a long delay.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
And tonight's entree, snack, is a kind of a throwback. What did I tell you? 3 years ago we'd made this?
Yeah.
I don't remember if we did it on the feast or not, but
no, I thought it was a video.
Yeah, we did. Because we did that part of a challenge with a couple of folks the other last time. But I was looking for something quick and easy to make tonight, and I saw we had all the ingredients, so why not throw this together?
Right. And I feel like this comfort food.
Yeah.
I feel like right now it's already dark outside, so after dark can begin now.
Right.
But anyways, I just feel like, we need some good, healthy comfort food, right? And to me, that's this dish. What is it again you're making?
Bacon burger dogs. And I'm actually kind of twofold. I'm making two dishes at one time, honestly. Because this is a 3-pound log of hamburger meat. I'm not going to use the whole thing tonight. What I'm going to do is open the thing up and throw it in my Instant Pot. I'm going to scoop some of it off and to wrap these hot dogs with. And then wrap those in bacon, and we're going to throw them in the air fryer. And the rest of this I'm just going to cook in the Instant Pot, and this is going to be my lunch for the next couple of days.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm so excited when a few more people get in here. I want to kind of do just some upcoming things because now, sadly, Halloween is past.
Yeah. You couldn't tell in this house.
Right.
I'm going to start opening these up. I'm bored.
But we still have our decorations up, so we haven't moved completely on. But
I need to clear the yard too.
I have already, and comment now and let me know, I've already been getting Black Friday emails, y'all.
Yep.
Anybody else? And so we have an announcement in regards to Black Friday, so stay tuned, and I'll go over that information. But, I mean, it's coming up. So, here's the time we it's going to be there for everybody, right?
Better. Instead of getting juice all over this, why not pour it here?
Oh, okay. So anyways, I did see there was a couple comments early on. So I'm going to read them. For some reason, it doesn't come up in Restream. But firstest was Renee.
Who?
And she said, firstest with the moistest. That's how I read it.
Wow.
I'm
proud of her.
She said mostest.
I don't believe that for a second.
I read it as moistest, though.
Because you know what she meant to say.
She did say it. I'm saying she actually said mostest.
I don't believe that.
But when I first read it, I read it as moistest. And then Keto Simple said, Renee, always the overachiever. I guess I'm second. Rude. That's awesome. And make sure as you come in, please give this live a thumbs up, y'all. It really does help our channel greatly.
And what's awesome about this, too, I don't know if y'all can tell, this is the Do Good Dog brand by Applegate. Or I'm saying that brand is Applegate. This is their Do Good Dog. Their, what do they got? Uncured beef hot dogs. And we got them on discount. This whole package, a 6-pack, for less than $4. $3.86.
Pretty good.
I think that's really good.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into the other comments here. I see Lisa. Hey, what's up? We haven't forever. She said, I just finished a hot dog, but not as fancy as y'all's. Mine was wrapped in an egg life wrap and smothered in ketchup and mustard.
Oh.
Should have left the ketchup out.
Oh.
Well, that sounds really good. Using an egg life.
Yeah. Tell me about the new flavor we found the other day.
And where was that at? Was that at Aldi?
Yeah.
Yeah, at Aldi we found, was it the garden salsa?
Yeah.
And the garlic and herb egg lives, y'all. With that, the garden salsa, I think, would be good with the hot dog too.
Do you want some of those tonight too? I can
No, it's one or the other.
Because that's what I was planning. Honestly, when I cook up the hamburger meat, I was gonna have it. That's how I was gonna eat. It's on that as tacos.
Oh, and then L Strange said, "Miss y'all.
Miss
We miss
you
you too."
It's about time for a visit for one or the other. Either we come to you or you come to us.
Laura S said,
But if we go to you, we gotta go to KG's.
KG's, yeah, but I don't know when we go to you.
I know.
So, what are you saying, y'all?
Because that's what I want. If I speak it to power, it happens.
Oh, okay. Laura S said, "Hello, everyone. It's 62 here in Arkansas, and it feels wonderful."
I bet.
Wow, that is nice.
That sounds nice. Oh, well, I like that temperature. I like it when it's that temperature year round.
But I think here, yeah, it said 84 today.
That's awesome.
So enjoy having 62, Laura, because I wished it was chilly here like that. I keep waiting. I keep checking the weather going, is it gonna feel like fall soon? We'll have like a day here and there, but ultimately not forever.
Okay, so the next thing I need to do is open up the hamburger meat. And what I like to do with these logs is I'm gonna cut it long ways. Make an incision.
Oh. And speaking of Kroger,
And
this is a
clean some off.
Kroger log here.
I think the hot dogs are too.
Yeah, the discount. But they're having their eggs. So for my egg friends, they're having their eggs, the 18 count, again, marked down to $2.49, limit 5. And they're having large avocados for 97 cents each, limit 5. So guess where I'm going tomorrow? We're going to stock up on the eggs, which is perfect because Heath had actually gotten down to the last 18 pack, y'all. So that worked out amazing. So tomorrow I'm going to get 10 more.
We'll see how easy that comes out when I do it that way.
Wow.
Like I said, I cut it long ways and then I cut it in half.
Really good. So I'm excited to get that and get those large avocados for a week. That'll be nice to have. And then this will stock Heath the back up. He'll have another 180 eggs to eat, and that should probably get him to the new year.
But see, here's the problem, though. This is what I'm saying. I may need you to help me do this part. Reach in my pockets and grab the other set of gloves. I think there's one in each pocket. Well, how you doing?
Oh, no. Oh.
The reason why I'm saying is because I need to wrap these hot dogs in the
Oh, that's your mess.
Oh, that's where I lost that. Okay. I've been missing that for like a week.
Oh, let me go down.
See what else is fries you can find. I'm not going to measure this. I'm just eyeballing. I'm going to grab a handful. I'm going to pinch some off and roll this out.
Okay. And what do you need me to do?
Wrap the bacon around this after I finish.
Oh, okay.
Should it be better, though? And you put the glove on. I'll move this over to make more sense. Why didn't you reaching all the way across?
Mm-hmm. Just put it right there. But I thought you were going to season the meat. You're going to do the outside of the meat?
We can do both.
Oh.
You want to season the whole thing?
I don't know. That's what I was asking you. And then you dropped a little piece right there. All right. Twitchy Cute Cat said, "Hey, Shelly, Heath, and all, time for the Friday night feast. It is, Lynn."
You just want to do the slap your mamas on it right now? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I can't reach it because my hands are all jacked.
There. But I see a little dog at the end here.
That's fine.
How spicy we want this, Heath?
I don't know, but who do we owe thanks to for that one?
This is from Laura. She got us the
you.
Slap Your Mama hot. I've been loving this stuff on my avocado. And then I'm going to take that and kind of roll it around. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be hard. How am I going to do both? I see Coda is here. And he says, "Evening all." Well, hi, Coda. What's up?
And Coda, I want to let you know that last video you posted earlier today really, really affected me. It messed me up on my, and it was a good way too. I'll explain to you later. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking about that right now because I'll get all distracted. I'll start crying. Just know I'm not okay right now.
22Q Cat, speaking of, said, do you have a cold, Heath?
Yes, I've had one for about a week. In fact, Wednesday I called in sick.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
For the MS journey. But yeah, he's not been feeling his best. Brenda F is here. Hey, Brenda. She goes, hi. What's up? And then Rickwood is here. She goes, hello. Happy Friday, Horde. Hey, Joe. What's going on? And Sean is here. He said, good evening, all. Happy Friday. How are you doing, Sean? And Auntie Broken and Bruised.
Did she change her name?
Oh, she sure did. Oh, sorry to hear that.
Me too. I don't like it when my family's getting hurt.
She is, hi, all. Going to get this out of the way. I have a fractured L3 in my spine. That sounds awful.
What did I tell you about doing your own stunts?
I know. Glad I went and saw my doctor yesterday. I am glad you did too. That just sounds awful. Oh, wow. She says, I have a back brace coming. Oh, gosh. And the 22Q Cat said a fracture. No wonder you've been in so much pain, right? Exactly. Oh, she goes, yeah, I'm pitiful. You're not pitiful. You know what? You're very active. A lot to go through. And you know what? This is why I might share a little bit here, Shauna. Sorry if I shouldn't have, but I feel like this got a lot of extra on it.
Hey, quit making fun of my fatty.
But she first went to the emergency room, y'all, and that ER doctor didn't do diddly squat for her. Look at me trying to watch my language here. And basically it was just like, oh, here's some extra strength Tylenol.
But you can get at the grocery store.
Right. And just kind of really, he basically dismissed her pain, which as a woman, and y'all that are women, you know this, doctors generally don't believe us when we are like, look, I am in so much pain. And like all my life, anytime I've gone to the doctor for something that I know, they're like, oh, it's because you're overweight. Just drop weight. That's what they love to say. But they are very dismissive. I won't say all of them, but a lot are very dismissive of our actual pain. And they think, oh, whatever, you're not in pain. They just very dismissive, right? And that's what happened to her with the ER doctor. He was very dismissive, which is awful. Shouldn't have to go through that. So I'm glad you finally went to your doctor and you were like, no, that's ridiculous. Like, you should not be in this much pain. There's obviously something else going on. So now we're going to wrap this in the bacon.
Shit.
What did you do?
Slinging stuff on the floor. The dogs will lick it up in a second if I don't step on it.
Do you want to help mold it? And I'm using the bacon to also help
hold it all together.
Well, and mold it a little bit better.
And if need be, you can use extra bacon because mine's not stretching very far.
Yeah, I'm using 2 slices per dog. But you didn't get it very far at all. That might be. Oh, is that the one that has a lot of extra?
Yeah, and I peeled some of it off.
You might have to peel more.
Yeah, or I might just have to live with it like it is. Like that.
Yeah.
And then that was awesome too, because every Friday I have what I call the company calls a one-on-one, and I have at least a half-hour meeting with my direct supervisor. We end up going 45 minutes to an hour and spending most of it talking about food. Because he's originally from New Orleans. And he loves to cook. And he's asked me what we're doing tonight. I told him this. He's like, well, how do you get the bacon to stay? I said, I just wrap it tight. Or, worst case, you take toothpicks. He goes, oh, toothpicks. I haven't thought about that. I'll try that.
Okay.
So stick with me, kid. I'll teach you something.
Yeah.
I'll learn you something.
I bet. Oh, my gosh. All right. Let me try this. We got one more, and then I'll get back to the comments. But yeah, I feel so bad for Shauna.
Yes.
Because that was undue
stress.
Well, I was going to say undue pain.
In English, yeah.
Yeah, because that doctor basically ignoring your pain. That's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes.
But I know as a woman, I've definitely been there, and I'm glad you advocated for yourself and was like, something else is wrong. This isn't just typical, oops, I fell. There's something wrong here. Right. And I'm glad that you followed up with your doctor, and he's actually, a decent doctor, and made sure that he did the appropriate test that they should have done in the emergency room. And my thing is, like, going to the emergency room, like, who wants to do that? Like, I'm only going to go if I'm really having some issue, because otherwise, yeah, I'd rather go to my doctor. But if I'm going to the emergency room, it's because it's for real.
Right?
Okay. So, there's those. And then I think, are we going to
put some more? Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to put up this bacon.
Yeah, you are. All right. I'm just going to do a little more slap your mama.
I just hope my mama's not watching.
And then, yeah. And then we can stick those in the air fryer, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll them and do the other side?
No, I already threw it.
Me too.
We're good. We can just taste that one side.
And
I'm going to do 400 for 10 minutes.
Yeah. But I would probably put them on the, well, I don't know. Do
on the what?
Do. I was going to say on the air fryer basket, but whatever you think is best.
I don't want to mess them up. They're all tight right over the red.
Okay. Debbie's here. Hey, Debbie. She said, hi, beautiful. Well, hi, beautiful yourself. How are you doing? And she goes, hello, my beautiful people. Okay. That's awesome. Glad you're back.
And now for the hamburger meat, this little bit I have in here now, I thought I was going to have more. I have the remnants of this salsa. I'm going to pour off. And I already turned the bottle upside down so it would pour easy for me.
Brenda S. is here. It says, hello, Friday friends. How are you doing? And Barely Begun said, I appreciate that, Heath. Aw. Yeah, I saw it earlier too. But then Heath got off work and he's like, you got to watch this. And I was like, yeah, I saw it earlier, but oof. What a week. Oops. Oh my gosh. Sweet Q Cat said she fractured her foot a few years ago and I thought I'd die of pain, and that was just a foot. Back pain is even worse, right? Shauna said, I have hot dogs in my Hot Logic for dinner. Nothing to wrap around it, though. Oh, you're out of bacon.
That's a tragedy.
That seems like that's just an abomination to be out of bacon. But I think this might be our last pack of bacon, too.
No.
Oh, it's not?
No, I don't think.
I don't know. You were the one who got it out. You should know.
Well, we do have 2 packages of pork belly in there. We can make our own.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I'm excited for
now, how much of that do you put in it?
Oh yeah. So I don't do that one. But this is the sofrito. So you saw Renee posted about it as well, y'all. But this is my first jar. I bought 3 of them. And look how much I've already gone through. There we go. So almost all of it now. Oh, it's so sad.
And then we have one of these things of mushrooms. I'm going to throw all the mushrooms in here too.
Okay, awesome.
Just I need the cutting board.
And then Shauna said, now I know I actually have to break my back to skip a scrapbook retreat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm missing that. That's just so awful. And that's why, I think when we're younger and we see like older people fall and we laugh like, oh, they fell. And then as you get older, you're like, no, that is like actually very scary to fall somewhere because look at that. Breaking your back and everything. Like it's no joke, y'all. Please be careful, especially with the winter months coming up. Like a lot of you, like Debbie said, she has snow. It was a comment she left on a video earlier. Thank you. And yeah, y'all getting snow and ice And with the rain and everything coming, please be careful. Okay. It's okay if you have to show up late somewhere. That's fine. That's better to be late than injured.
What's the old rule? Arrive alive.
Exactly. Barely Begun said, have you watched the videos where they hooked it up to a period pain simulator? Hilarious. Oh, maybe you're in pain. Shocking. Yes, I saw that a long time ago. And I was like, yeah, that's, and then the women, and they're like, no, it's not really hurting yet. The men are over there like, okay, can we stop? We're like,
right?
Not even feeling it. Shauna said, I need someone to cook my bacon. Oh, well, come right here. We'll cook it for you. And Rickwood said, naked dogs. That's right. And Shauna said, my niece and her boyfriend are coming over to help me organize my room. Oh, nice. And clean a bit since this last week I did nothing. I mean, that's so nice of them to do that for you. And your main focus right now is just to rest. Like when Heath was sick, I told him, giving him all the stuff. I told him no sodas that day, only drink electrolytes and kombucha, a little bit of kefir. But otherwise, I was like, look, just sleep. And he basically slept all day.
It was really weird, though, y'all. It actually kind of hurt to lay in the bed. So I sat in the couch and slept almost all day sitting there on the couch. And I felt amazing.
Yeah, so that really helps. So sleeping is so vital, y'all. So please make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, especially when you're injured or sick in any way. You need the sleep even more.
You see me moving this towel around, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the Instant Pot and set it right on the towel. Because this thing has a tendency, when I open the pan, I open the lid on it, that it, what is that?
Is it one of those cold pills?
Yes.
Oh. How did it get there?
No.
Debbie Oliver said, out of bacon, I would literally admit myself to the crazy farm if that happened, right?
What I was trying to say is when I open the lid on this Instant Pot, it has a tendency to leak or drip. At least the way this towel catches it.
Can you move it though a little bit? It's kind of in the screen there, and it's a little, there you go, perfect. Shauna said, laugh out loud, the vegan roommate is working for me tonight. I could ask her if she could cook my bacon for me. There you go. That'd be hilarious, right? Say, oh, my back's really hurting me. Can you cook some bacon? Lynette's here. Hey, Lynette. She said, hi, guys. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. We sure are. And that reminds me, thank you, Lynette. So, as I mentioned earlier, Black Friday, who all is already getting the emails, right? Like I'm just already getting emails from different stores. They're Black Friday. Joanne, she's letting you know Black Friday's coming. With that said, and you all seen our post, if you follow him on Instagram, the HungryHeath on Instagram, I'm going to start making him use Instagram more. Where he wants to use it more, right?
Yeah.
I'm not
see, what had happened was I was very active there in the past. Then when I started having trouble with my eyes, it was hard to, because everything's done on the phone. It was very, very hard for me to do that. And I just got out of the habit.
Yeah. So he's trying to get back into the habit, but he posted on Instagram. He posted on his Facebook, and I posted in our Facebook page, HungryHorde Headquarters, Keto Chow, y'all. It is so important, and I'm going to put a link right now. You use this link directly to order from Keto Chow, but they are doing a really nice subscription box. And I think, if you're thinking of gifts for the holidays, this is an excellent gift because you can, like, for example, my mother, if she would actually do it, but she'd be a great one to put on a subscription service because then she would get the Keto Chow every month. And then I know then she would be eating that and making some healthy decisions. And so with the holidays coming, think of somebody that you know is trying to make healthy choices, especially with the new year coming up, to fill in and sign up for the subscription service. That would make an excellent gift for them. And then it's an awesome gift for yourself. With the subscription service with Keto Chow, you're going to get a discount. And here's the best thing, I think. Keto Chow, you know, from past years, those who have been on Keto Chow for a while, you know, they do some awesome Black Friday deals, specials, and other great things. And I'm telling you, this year, we're fortunate enough. Lynette shared with us some exciting things happening on Black Friday, y'all. So we kind of have a sneak peek, can't release it. But I'm telling you, you're going to bite yourself if you don't get involved. And one way to do that is if you sign up for a Keto Chow subscription box with our link before November 25th. So it only gives you a couple weeks. If you do that, you will get early access to the Black Friday. And I'm telling you, you're going to want that early access. I promise you. You will want it. I can't say what it is, but I know everyone here is going to want that early access, y'all.
For sure.
Yes, I am so excited. Like, wow! I was like, when I read all this stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And so if you do the subscription service, you're going to get that early access. So please use our link. It really helps our channel. I know I said last week, Keto Chow is really helping us that are affiliates, and they're trying to make our holidays brighter by giving us this information so that then you can sign up for the subscription service, and then they're also giving it back to y'all. So it's really important. And with everything we've heard of some other element company, and you might not like what they put in theirs, we know Keto Chow and Salty, they use clean ingredients. So if you're looking for clean, good, healthy keto products, that's Keto Chow.
Yes.
So I am really excited. I can't wait. So y'all be staying tuned. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And of course, give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. But there's exciting news, and we'll be keeping you updated. So make sure you are subscribed and you're part of our Facebook group so you can hear all the exciting things that are coming up. Because usually, as soon as Keto Chow lets us know when we can release it, I will always put it on our Facebook group. And then if we can, we'll put out a video in an Instagram post as well. So make sure you're following in all of those ways so that you are one of the first to find out. All right. Then Shauna said, I kept my days off that were scheduled for the retreat to use my sick time. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got several days off so you can relax. Because again, sleep is very important. Debbie said, we have 16 inches of snow and counting.
Wow.
That's scary to me. Oh my gosh. That is I mean, I'd love to see it, but wow, 16 inches. One of my coworkers, she's in, I don't know if she's in Colorado or New Mexico. She moves quite often. But anyways, she's over in that way towards you. And she said it started to snow right as she was getting off work today. She's like, oh, it's starting to snow, so I'm glad I'm getting off early so I go do things. Because if y'all don't know, Monday is Veterans Day. So shout out to our veterans. Thank you again for your service.
And I'm working anyways.
But I'm off.
Show off.
So, yes. Ooh, it's smelling good, y'all. Shauna said, I'm sleeping in my chair for a while now. Oh, because that's probably better, right? Sherry's here. Hey, Sherry. She said, good evening or greetings, everyone. How are you doing? Oh, wow. Keto Simple. Thank you. He did a super chat for $2. Thank you, dude.
Thank you, brother.
Said, sorry I'm late. Did I miss any after dark stuff?
Not yet. We're saving it for you and your beard.
In his beard. We're giving him after dark on the beard.
Hey, it sounds funnier that way.
Oh, all right, Dustin. There you go.
So I want to see how quick it'll be for him to clean it off.
Wow. All right. And moving on. Sean said Black Friday deals are already going on in some stores.
Yes, they are.
What?
We are already advertising them.
Oh, yeah? Your company is? I
remember.
I saw one email I got that said it's starting on the 11th. And I was like, gosh, that's early. I thought Black Friday is like the day after Thanksgiving, which isn't that like the 29th or something? Close up of Heath. There's our after dark. Oh, don't do that.
I'm looking at my nostrils.
But yeah, I was just like, wow, that's getting really early. And I don't know.
We'll do 75 minutes.
Oh, wow. I never did it that long.
Well, I know, but I want to make sure it's done.
So that's crazy, right? Sean said, is the keto subscription box within the Elfster limit? Oh, that would be a cute idea. I'm not sure, honestly, if it is under 25. I don't think they're under 25. Hi, Delilah. Lynette said, yes, all subscribers will get early access to Black Friday deals. Ooh, that's so exciting, y'all. And I remember last year and every year before, Ketochow really goes great for, like, they go crazy on Black Friday deals. Shauna gave a heart, and then she said, sleep? What's sleep? Oh, super hard to get into or out of the bed. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, Shauna, you poor thing. You need like my mom had one of those lift chairs for a while where you sit in it and then it would actually fold out so you can like sleep in it, and then you can push the thing and then it would help like sit you up. But that was a really cool chair. But oh, that's right, your back. That's did they give you any estimate of how long it takes to heal? Yeah, or is my water done yet?
I don't think so.
And Dustin said, bah ha ha. And his keto said, I didn't know I needed to bring a bib.
Well, now you know how to plan next time.
Sean said, it's kind of funny. My company is a military contractor, but we don't get Veterans Day off.
That's an insult.
They do give us vets something nice every year, though. Well, you know, it would be nice the day off.
He's going to bark if you go outside, though.
Yeah, but let me bark. But that's, I'm sorry. That kind of sucks. No, there we go. You know what, y'all? So this water I got, it was on sale at Aldi. You know, I love my sales. Otherwise, I don't buy the bottled waters. But last night, I was like, you know what? When I got it, even though it had been in the fridge all week, it wasn't cold. Like, I like my water, my bottled water is like cold. And I was like, I'm just going to put it in the freezer. And then by the time, you know, dinner, we're all sitting down for dinner, it'll be maybe up to a slushy, but not frozen. I completely forgot until today. So it was frozen solid, and it's still, look at that, it's still solid in there.
Oh yeah, an update on the dogs. They're not quite ready yet. So I did like you said, and I transferred them all over to the basket and put it back in.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
I think maybe the pan is what's keeping them.
Yeah, because it's not letting them get the fat off.
Yeah.
Tropical flavor. It's okay. But I love
Usually
cheese.
It tastes great when it's on sale.
Right, that's it. Keto Simple said, that'd be cool if there were combo deals at Ketochow, like pick 3, 5, 10 packets for gifts. I mean, Lynette's here.
Make it happen, Captain.
Debbie said, your excitement for what's coming up with Ketochow has me on the edge of my seat. Oh, and I only know a little bit, and there's more coming, and I'm just like, oh, I was so excited. I was like, yay! So, yes, I'm thrilled. I'm like, I can't wait.
This bothers me. I hate these rings. They're annoying. They have to go away.
And like Heath, when he was sick on Wednesday, he started getting sick Tuesday evening. He started sneezing and sneezing and sneezing over and over again. He's like, I don't know why I'm sneezing. I'm like, I don't know either.
Only thing I can figure is the temperature change. And like I was telling my boss earlier, years ago, I inherited this from my father. He had the same issue. I had a really, really bad allergy problem. Hay fever, basically. The only thing that would work is I got a damp rag or like a bath rag, you know, like what do you call it? A washcloth.
Yeah.
A warm, damp rag. Put it over my eyes and laid down in the dark. Didn't watch TV, didn't play on my phone, nothing. Just laid in the dark for like 2 or 3 days until the hay fever it broke, till the pollen count changed and everything. That's what always affected me really bad. Like it was so bad used to. You remember for a while I called them uppers and downers. I was eating Dayquil, NyQuil every single day, and it made it even worse because I was working construction. I was a carpenter around all that sawdust and the dust going in and out of the job and everything too.
Yeah, we didn't know. I mean, we were out and about this weekend, and like Saturday, it rained almost most of the afternoon. So maybe you being out with that, and I don't know. But I didn't get anything, so he did. But you know what? I think helped you a lot was also drinking the electrolytes.
Yes,
I think whenever you're under the weather, especially with that coming, you know, with this season, it seems like everybody gets sick around now. You got to have your electrolytes. So you got to have your salty on hand so that you really have to drink more of those than normal if you're under the weather.
Because what is this? It's a
kombucha.
Yeah, but it's a 16-ounce bottle. And what I did, like that's also why I peeled that little label off of the label, but the ring off of it. Because I actually saved these. And when this is empty, I'm going to refill it in the morning with some salty. And that's what I'm going to drink. I'll mix it up in this, and it works perfect. I put the lid on it, shake it up perfect. My favorite thing to do is pour all the mix in there first, and then top it with water. And then I shake it up.
Yeah.
And usually, it'll leave a little remnant in there. And what I do for that, I pour a little of my tea on top of that, and then shake it up some more, and I still get it all.
Oh, that's good.
And I drink on that all day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Shauna says, I have a follow-up x-ray in 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Well, and he gave you something, though, to help with the pain as well. Are you feeling a difference? Keto Simple said, Aldi has a copycat sparkling ice caffeine drink. They have the strawberry citrus. Ooh.
Is that what this is from?
Yeah, this is from Aldi. Yeah. They had it on sale.
Yeah.
I don't even know why, because I don't even remember seeing it. And it's not to me a fall flavor, tropical.
And it's not one of those because they usually have at least 1 aisle or 2 aisles where it's like hurry up and get it aisle kind of thing.
Yeah, they're here today, gone tomorrow. But it was like $3.70 something for a 6-pack.
Yeah. So
I was like, well, I can't pass up that deal. But Chandra loves the strawberry citrus.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I think I've seen those.
You have to try them next time, maybe.
Yeah, because you like the sparkling. Again, said, my friend is overhearing this live and is convinced Ketochow is an MLM that you're trapped in pyramid scheme.
No, they're not. I promise.
You were so excited. No, they're not. Ketochow gives back to the community, y'all. Like they really do support the keto and carnivore community. So they're a good company.
Chris had extra mics and sent them out to us.
Right, when we long time ago, yeah. So no, they're not MLM because I'm not asking y'all to sell it.
Yeah.
You just use our link and then you get a discount or whatever the offer is at that time for the subscription. And then it does help our channel, though. That's something Ketochow, though, is doing.
Yes.
Is to give us extra to help us, through their holiday. That's how they're, here's a way you could get earn more during the holidays, which I think is fantastic because companies don't have to do that. When we signed up as affiliates, it was like, hey, here's what we give. So for them to go above and beyond with that, I just am really excited about it, y'all. Keto Simple said, they don't do recruiting. Right. You can become an affiliate. You don't have to put any money in. Just share a post to sell and you get 1% back. Exactly. You said it much better. And he said, MLM, you have to bring people in under you in order for you to make any money. Exactly. Like there's so many MLMs out there, and that's basically how it is. And I feel like with MLMs, whatever you're getting is way overpriced. Like if I would think about, and I have bought some of their stuff, but the one that has the pizza stone we got.
Oh, Pampered Chef?
Pampered Chef is like an MLM because, their main thing, if you ever go to a Pampered Chef party, is they're trying to get you to host a party or become a seller. And then you have to like spend so much and then get so much back. And I feel like their products are overpriced too. But with Ketochow, especially if you're using that as your meal and everything, and you're trying to have really healthy keto meal, if you're not always able to like make your own food, their price is very reasonable for the nutrition you're getting, because it's actually make sure you're getting your vitamins and minerals in each shake. So it's not just, you're getting some protein and a little bit of carbs. Like, no, they're putting in all of the nutrition that you need. So at least if you're in that situation, or you're in a situation where you don't feel like, cooking, or maybe you're under the weather and you just, like there was a few days this week where I was like, I just don't feel like cooking anything.
Right.
And so that's what helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like Rickwood said, if they're not familiar with Ketochow, they probably don't know, what's going on. Yeah.
I mean, just hearing from the distance like that, it does sound that way, honestly.
Yeah, I kind of went into like my, at one point I was like, I think I would do good on, what is it?
QVC?
QVC. Because I would be, I thought, and people have told me before that I had a good voice for it. And then I would be like, oh, look at this beautiful bottle. Like, I mean, the cap is so good. So I kind of go into a little bit of a little salesman. So I'm sorry if it's off-putting. Shauna said, I guess it's a little less pain, but I've only had the new pain med once so far, and it's for 24 hours.
That's good.
So it probably needs to build up in your system. Debbie said, I always forget my electrolytes and my collagen. I have tons of both, but never remember to add them to things during the day. Yeah, you do have to kind of like have it out, right? So where you'll see it and be like, oh yeah, like a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put it by my coffee mixer, where I mix my coffee. And then that way, if it's right there, then when I go to make my cup of coffee, I'll be like, oh yeah, here I can add my electrolytes. Shauna said, plus 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol every 6 hours. Oh, wow. That seems like a good amount, right?
Well, it smells so good.
It does smell good, y'all. Renee's here. She goes, hey, yo, happy Friday, Horde. I'd do it like that. Hey, Renee, how have you been this past week? I feel like you should be back here again. Right? Wasn't that fun, everybody, where she showed up last week? Debbie said the people at Ketochow are some of the best people on earth. Yes, genuine and so great at what they do. 100%. Laura said, do we use a discount code? What you'll do is you'll use the link. Here, I'll post it again. And when you use that link, you'll go to their subscription service, and then you'll go through that way. So there's no code to enter anymore. Oh, wow.
Is that good enough for you? You want a little more?
Maybe a little more. I like my bacon real crispy. Mm-hmm. So there's no discount code. It's now how they've structured it is you just use our link. And as long as you use our link, any applicable coupons will be applied.
Another 10 minutes.
Yeah. Keto Simple said there are keto MLMs like Prove It. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Prove It. And what is the other one? It Works or something?
Yeah. Remember that's that call? Yeah,
I honestly, I'm very picky on certain things, and I was watching one of my financial people I enjoy listening to, Ramit Sethi, and he was saying in life you need to have the ability to say no. And I feel like a lot of times with MLMs, they really go after people who lack that ability, that are going to be like, okay, yes, I'll do it, that kind of thing. Or if you ever go to one of those, what is it again, Heath? I said it the other day, the timeshare things.
right.
I think most of us have probably gone to a timeshare thing. You have to have the ability to say no. And I'm actually pretty good at it. So a lot of times if somebody comes and they're like, oh, you need to have this, this, and this, I'm like, no thanks. And I don't like just doing something on the whim. I want to research before I decide to put any money in something.
Before you invest.
Well, not invest, because to me that's...
Well, if you're putting money into it, that's how I look at it. It's investing.
Oh, that's not how I look. I look at investing as something that would pay off in the long term. That to me is a liability.
Oh, I got you.
Sean said, which box on Keto Chow are you talking about? The custom or the surprise? You can actually do both. Here, let me pull up my information again. Sorry, y'all.
How much cheese do you want?
Yeah, about like that. Okay, let's see. Here we go. So on the boxes, here are your options. You could do the surprise box. So with the surprise box, you get 20% off your first shipment. Now with the surprise, that means they're going to choose the flavors. So it truly is a surprise. And then you have 4 sizes. You could do 20, 30, 60, or 90 meals per month. So see, that's a really good start. Like, especially if you know someone, like I always think of my mom, like 20 would be a good start for her, and to get her in the habit of using it and taking it and making it every month. And then flexible delivery. So you can opt for delivery every month or every other month. Free shipping, of course. And then, of course, you can pause or cancel at any time. And this is what I like when it comes to any subscription or service at all. I should always have the ability. It should be just as easy to sign up as it is to pause or cancel. And Keto Chow makes it that way. So you can pause or cancel quite easily, if you need like a break, like you're going to be going to France for a month, or maybe like us, we're going to be doing a road trip next year. So you might want to pause it for 1 month and then resume it once you get back.
Well, it might be a silly question.
And then, okay, let me go over the next. And then the custom box, that's where you get to choose the flavors. And again, you get to choose how many meals you want. And then this has where it increases the discount. So your first shipment, you're going to get 15% off. The next shipment and the third shipment, 17% off. And then your fourth shipment and beyond. Basically, you're rewarded for the longer you keep the subscription. Then you'll get 20% off from the fourth on. And of course, free shipping. To me, that's always a great thing when I see free shipping.
Right.
And then the same thing with the custom, where you can pause or cancel or even change the contents of your subscription at any time, y'all. And then again, early access to Black Friday. And I'm telling you, if you don't already have that subscription, when you find out, you're going to be like, dang it, I have to wait. Dang. And you know how Black Friday is there. I mean, I know people who are saving right now so that they can buy all that stuff that they want on Black Friday. So, and they're going to be buying up the max limit. So if you are like one of those where you hate FOMO and you want to be there, then you're going to want that early access. I'm just telling you, it's going to be awesome. Dustin knows, right? Dustin, you got the same email, right? You know they're going to want to do it, right? Shauna said, oh, and I had a shot of Toradol in the doctor's office. Oh, I don't know what Toradol. I haven't heard of that. Renee said, it was super busy this week and all of my patients was like fixing all that the other covering therapist screwed up. Oh no. Gosh.
Oh, no.
Or failed to advance them and failed to set up proper equipment. Just frustrating. That's the bad part when you are such a needed person in your job, and when you take off and you come back, like, it's nice to have that time off. We all need that. But then when you come back, you're just like, you almost regret it because you're like, oh, great. Now I've got to fix all this BS. What were you going to say?
Nothing. I'm just looking at this right now. We have a canister here of pickles I want to have with dinner. And I was thinking about the tongs for that. That's what I need to add to my elster.
Okay. Keto Simple said, the Keto OS Nat stuff. My cousin's ex-wife sold that stuff. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Have you heard of that?
No.
Keto OS Nat or NAT stuff. I have no idea. I guess I don't know anybody who does that. Renee said, my patients are like my babies, and I get aggravated when they don't get what they need or aren't pushed enough. Some therapists are lazy, and my patients are always tough, so folks do the easiest. And that is so sad, because to me, that's honestly one of my biggest complaints about medical care is the inconsistency.
Yes.
Because it is such a job to a lot of people. So you sometimes get the person who is just a straight C student and they're going to put in minimal effort. But, when it comes to your health, because this is the way I think, if somebody's in the hospital or a rehab, it's their health on the line. They don't need bare minimum. They need the maximum. They need
Renee.
Right. But Renee also needs time for Renee, But it's sad that that's
status quo.
Yeah, that that hospitals and rehabs and stuff, that they're okay with that. I mean, they might not be like encouraging it, but
they turn the other way.
Right. That's what it seems like anyways. Keto Simple said, when people knock on our door, I tell them they're lucky I answer the door. Chandra just opens, says, nope, and slams the door.
That's awesome.
We don't even do that.
We have a ring.
We have ring. And if somebody, ring will come up and be like, oh, this person's at your door. And I'll wait a second because I ain't going to get up. And if I look and I'm like, I don't know who this person is. In fact, one time the neighbor tried to come over here to tell us something. I was like, I don't know who that woman is. But I'll say hello, and they'll start on their little spiel like, yeah, I'm here about roofing. No, did you read our sign? No solicitation. Right there, it says
no solicitation.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not trying to sell anything. Oh, really? So you're going to do something for free?
Right.
But anyways, no, I don't even answer the door. I'm like, you go away. I kind of like that though with my phone as well. And my phone rings and I'll look at it and I'll be like, I don't know that person.
Even if it's me calling.
That's true sometimes.
We'll be in the store together. And I'll say, all right, when I get over there, I'll call you. Doesn't do any work. Doesn't do any good.
But if you text me, I'll see it.
Yeah.
Renee said, like, I need time off sometimes, but then it's aggravating when I do because others just do the minimal to get by. Exactly. That's what I mean. You need that time off, but it's just like they need to do the job too, right?
Pull your weight.
And then she said, silver lining, glad it's not surgical. It will heal in time. Oh, she's telling Shauna. Many people have fractures and no idea. Glad it's manageable. Oh, that's good to know. I tell you, when they freeze and they thaw, they're just not as good. And Shauna said, yes, I agree.
God.
And Renee said, with all your accidents, I hope one of your docs has you in a calcium supplement. Oh. And then Shauna said, this doctor just gave me, I think, something like that. It's a nasal spray, calciton salmon. Okay. I don't know.
What?
Keto Simple says, if anyone is interested, I'm a size 21 serving bag of pecan sticky bun this Christmas.
Right.
That's awesome, Dustin.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Yeah, that seems better. I'm going to cut in the middle here.
Do we have any mayonnaise made?
No.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Ooh. Yeah, that looks perfect now. I was thinking of using the...
Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have any left?
I don't know. Or I was going to say the salsa verde.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good too,
Yeah. Renee said, yes, I heard earfuls from everyone, even staff, for taking time off in the inconsistent treatment.
This is what she's talking about.
Yeah, that's so good. Wow. Keto Simple said, C's get degrees. I mean, they do. They do.
That's that Sarah Silverman bit. And the cop pulls her over and goes, why? You know why I pulled you over? And she's like, I don't know, because you're a straight C student.
Wow. But, you want any of this? Huh?
You said you get a knife, don't you?
No, I use my fork.
Right.
Do you want this too?
I don't know. I want mustard, actually.
Yeah, mustard is good too. Yes, they do. But when they get the degree, I just am like concerned with, I guess this is my thing. I think sometimes people, I think here we're more cognizant, but I have noticed that there are certain people who feel like the doctors are like God to them. So whatever they say, that's the way it is. And my thing is, the doctors are people just like you and I. And just because they're telling you something doesn't mean they're necessarily right. Again, some of them might have been a straight C student and they just don't do their yearly, information to stay up to date on things. Renee said, I was a straight A student for PT, but I've worked with many C student therapists that are amazeballs. Unfortunately, therapists who have no ethics and ability treating folks like human also get degrees. Right. I'm not dinging anybody getting a degree, however they got it. I'm just saying that sometimes people put in minimal effort. And to me, when it comes to healthcare, there shouldn't be a minimum.
Oh, really? That stinks. It's the last one. Do you want any?
Mm-hmm.
You can have that one. I'll get one of the other ones. I need a complete meal.
Wow, that's nice, Debbie. She said they live in a very rural area, so no one ever knocks on our door, right?
That's a bonus.
Laura said, I tried to sign up for the subscription box. Isn't it supposed to be 15% off? So if you're doing the custom, yes, you should get 15% off your first shipment. If you are doing the mystery, it's 20%. So so you should get that off. Renee said, I'm going tomorrow to pick up some local eggs and butter.
Oh, yeah.
A2 from a new local farm. Oh, yeah, this is the one you were telling us about. And he also has tons of hot peppers and his own sauce. I'm going to get taking HH sauce stuff for him to try. Thank you.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to hear about that and what all peppers you get and everything, because that'll be fun. I would love to do that. I saw where Maitreya found a local Amish place and she got some good butter and I think eggs or butter and cheese there.
Okay, well, I have a question about that.
Mm-hmm.
If they're truly Amish, is it a cash only deal? Or where do you swipe your card if they're Amish? You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
Too hard.
I don't know.
Now, the first time we made these, if I remember correctly, we wrapped the hot dogs in cheese first.
Yeah.
We don't have any sliced cheese, and like I was telling the boss, I was lazy. I didn't want to slice it tonight.
And they said, and I was a C student RN school, but my dad forced me, and it wasn't my passion. Right. And see, that kind of, it reflects, right, in the grade and everything when you're not really into it.
Well, remember what you said, too, when you worked at the hospital. How many people told you they were only doing it because of the money?
Oh, yeah. Well, that was when I was in college. Is at the place where I went, they had a huge nursing program. Like, that was like the nursing program to go to at the time. So there was a lot of nurses, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, I'm just there. I'm just doing it because they get paid really well." And I was like,
That's the last thing you want to hear about when you're a patient.
Right. And I think my thing, too, is maybe I'm a little jaded, is because when I took care of my grandmother and my late stepfather and my mom and all, the service that they received, or the treatment, I guess, was so inconsistent. Like, sometimes, like, especially my late stepdad, he would get phenomenal service one time, and then another time, nobody moved him for 3 days after his surgery. And so that basically ended him. He didn't live not even a year after that.
But then you also tell me, if you get sick, don't take you to this one specific hospital because of that?
Well, yeah. I worked at a hospital for a long time, and so I saw behind the curtain. So that's why I've told Heath, do not take me there. Like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to end up with sepsis afterwards.
Come on. Delilah. You don't want to come in.
Well, as long as we hear her, she should be fine.
All right. I'm just worried if I'm getting annoyed with the barking, maybe the neighbors are too. It can't be more annoying than hearing the neighbors' music playing all hours of the night.
All right. She's just standing at the end of the deck, barking at the leaves or whatever. Right. I don't even know.
She's talking to her friends.
Maybe she is. She might be saying, "Hey, what's going on? It's Friday night." So, guess what we've been watching this week? Well, you'll never guess, because this show
is over.
Is 27 years old.
Is
or
it really?
26.
Wow.
We were watching Two Guys, a Girl, at a Pizza Place. We just started season 3.
That was season 2.
Mm-mm.
My bad.
What were you going to say?
I saw a reel the other day, so I went and found it. And I remember watching it years ago. But most of the first season, I don't remember, honestly.
No.
I guess when I found it, they were already in 2 or 3 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Because back then, it came out in 98. So back then, I feel like, yeah, if you missed it, you just missed it, right? You had to start where you started. But if you don't know, Two Guys, a Girl, at a Pizza Place was Ryan Reynolds' first, like, breakout role. Not his first actual role, but it's kind of what got him more known, because that show went for, I think, 4 seasons. So it got him, more known. And then after that's when he did Waiting, which then I feel like really pushed him up. But I'm telling y'all, when I watch this show, so often I'm like, he's just Deadpool. He's just being Deadpool, but right. A G version of Deadpool. And it's just such a cute show, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Cute?
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Mm-hmm. Shut up.
We're going to go out there and get her in.
I don't want to go out there.
Yeah, but shut up. She don't even hear you. But it is, it's a really cute show. And It's just really good comedy, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's fun. I never watched it the first time, so it's all new for me. Renee said, that's why we are now being made to work one Saturday a month because patients aren't being transferred out of bed with nursing and PR weekend therapists. So we play catch up on Mondays. It's like we get punished. That sucks.
Right?
I just don't understand how you could just let somebody lay in bed for a couple of days. Like, that's just not good.
Not good at all.
Mm-mm. I figured y'all did. Sean said, Shell and I used to love Two Guys, a Girl at a Pizza Place. And now we're at the season where they drop the pizza place. It's just two guys and a girl.
Right.
Which, I mean, nowadays you hear that and you're like, what is it? What is this? But yeah, it is hilarious. And I feel like a lot of the times just watching Ryan Reynolds, his character in there, it's just like you can see how he did really well as Deadpool. Because to me, he acts about the same. Huh?
It was in training.
Right.
And if I remember correctly, the story was that it was his idea to do Deadpool.
Yeah.
And he was trying to make up for Green Lantern.
I never even saw Green Lantern.
Me either.
Sherry,
I hear him talking trash about it all the time.
Sherry R said, one of the reasons I so enjoy the Friday feast is the variety of topics covered. Oh, thank you. I'm glad, we try to explore all was it popular topics, right? But that's it. What do we tried to start?
Culture.
Yeah, pop culture. Thank you. We tried to know if anybody else has seen this. We have tried to watch Rivals, and I really wanted to enjoy it because it's got David Tennant in it, and I generally like David Tennant. But we watched, 2 episodes?
Or 3, yeah.
2, 3 episodes, and I was like, I'm just, sometimes you watch a show, and the first episode, you're like, I don't know. Like Ted Lasso, honestly, the first episode, I was like, I don't know. Let's watch it. Sometimes you just have to watch 2 or 3 times, and then you're like, okay, yeah, we're sold. This is it.
That's what it was for me for Dexter. I had to watch the whole first season, force myself to watch it before I got hooked on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was just a horrible USA Network type show.
But we watched 3 episodes, and I'm just like, I'm just not feeling it. Oh well. And so I think we removed it, right? Uh-huh. So what's a good show y'all are watching right now?
I keep seeing clips from Big Bang. I'm like, oh my, do I want to rewatch that?
No, because I feel like you should watch Schitt's Creek before we rewatch Big Bang.
Okay.
Debbie said, I became a nurse because my heart broke seeing the neglect and mistreatment of the elderly. Mm-hmm. I thought if one good one can replace one bad one, at least that's a start. Oh, I love awesome. That, Debbie. Right. That is because, again, I've seen some really great therapists and people in the healthcare field, and then I've seen some people who just didn't care. So I'm glad that there are people like you, Renee, that are in there and you're really trying to help and make a difference. And sometimes that's all somebody needs is someone there to listen and lend an ear, or to just, show them attention. Like Renee was telling us some stories, how she'll just go in there and just listen to them. And
we didn't want to hear
it. But, she'll go in because she's like, they're having issues. And then she figures out by listening, she can figure out how to motivate and get them to do therapy that in the long term is going to help them. What do you think of it?
It's really good, I think.
Laura said, I tried 2 different times and it's not giving me the 15% discount. So frustrating. I will try again tomorrow. I'm watching Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm in Christmas mode. Yeah. Well, let me know, Laura, if you have any more issues. If it doesn't work, I'll reach out to Lynette and make sure. She might have already got off, but I'll make sure she's aware and see what's going on with that. So, sometimes things just don't always populate correctly, with websites. So let me know. Please reach out to me and let me know, and I'll follow up and see what's going on and why that's happening. Debbie said, I just got done watching Virgin River. I haven't even heard that. This Is Us. I've heard a lot of people love This Is Us.
That's on our list. We just haven't got to it yet.
And then The Resident. I haven't heard of that one either. They were all phenomenal. Right. Wow. Let me see.
Put it on your list.
Right?
And that's just me real quick or something, I guess.
The Resident. Oh, wow. Oh, 6 seasons.
Is that Daryl?
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a medical drama? Yeah. And then you said Virgin River. And that's also a drama. 2019, 5 seasons. Who's on this? Oh, wow. And what is this? Seeking a fresh start. A nurse practitioner moves from LA to a remote Northern California and is surprised by what and who she finds. Woo!
Okay.
Okay, those sound good. We'll have to take a look at that. Because that's the problem. We get into watching and then it's over. And then you're like, oh, that went fast.
We get very invested in the characters and it's gone. And we're like, oh, now what?
I know.
What we'll do a lot of times is like you just recommended those shows. We'll go to YouTube and find the trailers for them.
Yeah.
And see if we'll like them or not.
Well, and then when I was looking up some stuff, because here's the thing, and tell me if anybody else does this, but when I'm watching a show, first of all, now we're at the age where we're like, oh, who's that person? Oh, he was in something, or I've seen her in something else. So, we have to look it all up. And then I do deep dives, especially when it's an older show that's done with. I did these deep dives, reading all about it and everything. And then I find out like so much stuff about the show.
And the creators.
Uh-huh.
Their backstories.
I know. Does anybody else do that?
Hey, Goober, come here.
If it's like a good show, I'm like, oh, I want to know everything. But so when I was doing the deep dive into 2 guys and a girl, Ryan Reynolds, now it's been a couple years, but he said he would like to do a reunion show with the crew. Yeah, with the cast.
What I loved about it too, and I'm sad about it too, though, the first season, Winchester was on there. And he's gone.
For you MASH people. But I have to say the best part of it, I mean, I like Ryan Reynolds, y'all. But I like Ryan Reynolds, but Nathan Fillion, oh my God.
Man.
Woo.
He's a dork.
He's my kind of dork. Nathan Fillion, so I think that might have been one of his first roles too. So he was, in Castle. And of course, My Heart, Firefly.
I don't remember.
Gone Too Soon.
I never saw either one of those either.
Oh, really? Castle was a good show. But I told Heath, I said, really, I think we need to watch Firefly after this.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, and if you're a Firefly person, you'll understand my pain. But he was like, well, how many seasons is that? And I was like, unfortunately, only one.
Well, what network was that on originally?
I don't know if it's Sci-Fi, FX.
Because my thing is FX. It seems like they're notorious for always canceling a show too soon.
Wow, I can't eat anymore.
That's what I was afraid of.
It's with the hamburger, it makes it a lot more filling.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll probably have to have that for your lunch too.
Yeah.
Debbie said, "Oh, check out In the Dark. I think y'all would love that one. I thought it was awesome."
Those now. You're not going to remember them.
Okay, well, I highlighted in here.
All right.
In the Dark. Ooh, let's see. Blind. Oh wow, blind 20-something Murphy is drifting through life in a haze of drunkenness. Oh my goodness. And her only friends are her understanding roommates, Jess and Tyson. She goes out with her guide dog and oh my gosh, and her roomie or friend. Oh.
Don't read the whole thing. You're going to ruin the show.
So it's like a murder mystery. Ooh, I like murder mysteries. That sounds good. I do enjoy a good murder mystery. Oops. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna keep that one so he can do that. But see, I can star these just like in the other service.
Mm-hmm.
Shauna said, "Mom and I watched Castle and Bones." Oh, Bones was a good one too. My niece, when she was 5, walked around talking about phalanges.
Nice.
That's awesome. I loved Castle. I thought it was such a good show.
I don't know. I never seen it.
And again, just Nathan Fillion, y'all. He is just, what? He'll talking?
Sure.
He can talk. Renee said, Heath, what the heck did you do to your burger dogs that you got that pile of crumbles?
It fell apart.
Yeah.
I didn't put any filler in it.
Yeah, I didn't put really any binder. Well, that's probably part of it.
Mm-hmm. Just 80-20 beef.
Shauna said, okay, was time for some heat? Heat? Oh, do you mean like a hot pad? Laura said, S says, are we making fudge? I don't think we're making fudge tonight.
I'm not in the mood, honestly.
Yeah, he's been on that ice cream.
Yeah.
You know how we got those ice creams from Sam's? That's been like his favorite thing to have. So
especially
he hasn't
the
been.
other ones you got.
He hasn't been hitting the fudge that.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think we still have almost a full container of fudge.
About 3/4, but yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing, someone special brought us pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I was supposed to text you last night and tell you I got a problem. I'm out of cheesecake.
And he fell asleep before he could do that.
But it was really good, y'all. She was afraid that she messed up, but no, she made it wonderful.
That cheesecake was so good, Renee. Oh, my gosh. It was really good. And each day, like, we were kind of fighting over it. I was like, no, you can have the ice cream. I'll have the cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really good. So she did it. I think you put this in your post, but you basically did.
Can you put that in there?
Sure, I can. You used cottage cheese with the cream cheese, and it was good. And I liked that it had a good pumpkin flavor to it as well. All right. I'm going to cut these. Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of these little containers left over from Friday night. And I was going to put this stoop I'm making into it.
Mm. There.
I'm filling on.
I'm saying these are filling. That's a lot.
There's probably like 2 or 3 hamburgers right there, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
What are you got lunch tomorrow?
No, I thought that was for you.
I already have a pork chop left over.
We'll have it for your breakfast. Because, Sam's is out of your sausage, so.
Yeah. Well, I know, but I got those other ones that Renee got me.
Well, I know, but eat this one first. But sorry, we're not making fudge tonight. Renee said, not your back, not to your back. Oh, not to put heat on her back. Oh, okay. Sean said, Firefly was a sci-fi channel show. Alan Tudyk for his start on the show. That's right. I'm ready for that show to come back, y'all.
What is it?
Resident Alien. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So remember the guy who plays the alien?
Yeah.
He was in Firefly. Not a lead. He's kind of a co-lead, I guess.
Oh, God.
Serenity was the movie that ended the show. Fantastic movie. Yes, at least they did the movie. But, yes, that was such a good show, y'all. That was so good.
Oh, man, I am so full.
Oh, Shada said, okay, I guess I didn't ask after I knew it was fractured. Oh. Well, I'm glad we got Renee, because I wouldn't have known either, Shauna. Cold to fresh injuries or fractures. Oh, cold for fresh injuries or fractures. Heat for things that are chronic or long-term issues like tense muscles. Oh, because heat is what makes the muscles relax, right? Because that's why I haven't done them forever, but used to I would get massages and I would always get the hot stone because the heat, and they would always be like, it might be a little too hot. Let me know as they're using it. And I'm like, no, look, I love it that hot. Like, keep it up. And yeah, they would use the hot stones because it would really my muscles just felt like they melted.
Now, the only other thing tonight, though, we are going to have to go to bed a little earlier because I do have to work tomorrow.
I know, y'all. But that's okay. It's fun, right?
And now that I'm up, I'm going to use the bathroom.
Oh, Shad said the Ketochow.xyz bars are amaze balls. Those things are addictive. I've been wanting to order it. They do sound so good. I'm just, I want to. Maybe that'd be good. A good Christmas gift for someone.
Sammy, come here.
Renee said, I would say sour cream might be better. Yeah, I was thinking sour cream. I like a tangy cheesecake. That would be my only critique, is I really like when I can't stand when you go to restaurants and they do it as kind of a fluffy cheesecake where it's more fluffy and it's just like sweet cream cheese. I like my cheesecake to be very dense, very thick, and I like a twang to it. Like when I see, oh my gosh, like in New York when we visited there, if I see a cheesecake that's 6 to 8 inches tall, and then the outside has that like caramel look, and then the crust is like coming up the side, and it's just so thick, and I'm like, oh yeah, to me, that is a cheesecake. That's what I'm looking for. I've tried the whipped ones and stuff like that. It's just not what I'll eat it because I will eat it, as it is still cream cheesecake, or cheesecake rather. But anyways, that's what I think of when I think of like, oh, I want a cheesecake. The other things I've seen where some will do a cheesecake and then say we want to do the pumpkin, right? Because you mixed your pumpkin throughout, which was amazing. I saw one at a store where they had the regular cheesecake with pumpkin spice in it. And then the top part, they almost took the pumpkin and almost made it into like a fudge consistency. So, and then they poured that on top of the cream cheesecake. I don't know why I keep saying that. And so it was like almost 2 layers, but the top layer was like this pumpkin fudge.
What was this, sir?
I forget where I saw it, but it was like just that 2 layers. So 1 layer of a cream cheese and the other was like this pumpkin fudge. And I was like, ooh, I wonder how I could keto that.
Right.
So full. Right. Yeah. Shauna said sour cream. Yeah. Rub that sour cream all over that back. Renee said, or if it's cold sour cream, that would be better than heat too.
Wow.
That's hilarious. Shauna said, if you don't have any self-control, don't buy the Krack'd. Trust me. So you've tried it too. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm not good with self-control. But I know when I used to get I've bought, in fact, they gave us affiliate, like it was like a 1 month affiliate to say thank you, because we met them at KetoCon a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And the owner was so nice. And like Heath was like, look, I can't have peanuts or almonds. So then he was like, okay, well, here's the thing you can have. And I don't even know if they still have it, but the pave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. That was good.
Yes.
But yeah, anything I've ordered from Keto Krack'd, wow, it's been freaking delicious. Because I think last year they did a pumpkin spice bar, and those were good. I bought those, and what I found, now again, I haven't tried the new stuff, but what I found when I've got Keto Krack'd before, I put it in the freezer. And then that way it slows me down when eating it. And then once it's in the freezer, as I generally don't go in the freezer, probably not even every day. And so I'll forget about it. And then I'll go in there and I'll be like, oh yeah, there's that. So that kind of slows me down. What are you doing?
Well, growing up, my stepmom used to go to the day old bread store and try and do that stuff. She would even buy like the Twinkies and whatnot, or the Yoo-Hoos or Ho-Hos, whatever they're called, and put them in the freezer to make them last longer. I just learned that they taste better frozen. And I would eat them anyways. So I didn't slow me down at all. It actually enticed me.
Right. Oh, yeah. It is good. Debbie said, I still love me some Cobra Kai.
Yes. Is that still on?
Yeah, because I
don't know
think
if we're caught up on that yet.
I think there's another season that came out. We have how many seasons has it ended, and how many seasons are there?
You know what else we haven't finished? Because I don't know if they've actually ever finished it. Was Yellowstone. I used to love that show.
I think we're still waiting for the second half, right?
Yeah.
And tell me if this is like y'all, but if we know there's a show and they only put out half of it per season, like they do Yellowstone, I don't want to watch the first half until all of it's done, because I'm going to need to. I hate the cliffhangers. I guess that's what it is. I hate cliffhangers. So I have to have the next available.
Like it is with Matlock. You're waiting until that's totally done, and then you want to watch it.
Yes. Well, the same thing with What We Do in the Shadows.
Because actually, I have a list on my one of my things
docs
that I have the dates, the runtime on it, when when it's going to end. So then I know to go pick it up.
Right. Coda said, that's why I didn't buy any of the Krack'd. I'd eat them all at once, guaranteed. Right. That's what I mean. Like, they're really good, and it is hard. I think one of the other things that kind of slowed me down is they were kind of pricey.
Yes.
So, and here's
like
my thing.
Discouraging fee.
Right. Well, because to me, and I think this is where the frugal side of me takes over, because I'll be like, ooh, if I spent $30 on this little block, like, I'm not going to eat it all right away, because I want that to last. Like, I want to savor that as long as possible. That's where I had, when I went to Belgium and I got some Belgian chocolates.
We're never going to get into this.
No, we're not, because an ex ate some of my Belgian chocolates without asking. So that was.
I know what we're doing for next year's anniversary.
Oh, we're going to go to Belgium next year?
We're going to have to now.
Why?
Because 13 years I've been hearing about it. I can take a hint.
But it wasn't you.
I know, but still, we got to make up for it anyways.
Why? I don't want to.
Because I want to go to Belgium, damn it.
Okay.
I want to get these magical chocolates.
And my thing is, we haven't even been together 13 years. So how'd you hear about it?
No.
Oh, all you men get together and are like, look at this Looney did to me. He's like, this woman broke up with me because I ate her chocolate. Whoop-de-doo. And you were like, what kind of special chocolate?
Right.
Dumb. And then you met me and you were like,
oh, you're the one.
Yeah. And you were like, well, I get it. I ain't going to eat her chocolates. Right?
Yeah.
But that's the frugal side of me. Is if it is high, I will make it last, because I hate kind of spending money, and that's honestly what I do a lot. Is I'll go in and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this, this, and this, and then I see the total and I go, oh, okay, well, I got to think about it more, and then I just never do it.
Right.
Renee said heat increases blood flow, which also increases inflammation. Oh, so that's why if it's a new thing, you don't want to put hot on it.
No, that makes sense.
Well, how about though when you burn yourself, you're supposed to put cold water on a fresh burn? Or wait, are you not supposed to put water on a burn at all? I don't know. See how much I know? Shada said, okay, ice pack on board, because the ice then helps shrink the inflammation then, right? Renee said, I always tell patients, if you got a bee sting on your hand, would you put heat on it? No, because it would just make it angrier. Oh, you put cold to calm it down. See, I would never even know that, though. Debbie said, I hate that you have to work on Saturdays, Heath.
Me too. But I also like having Sundays off.
And Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing, is if you work a weekend, then that means you get a weekday off.
Right.
So it's kind of
a
trade-off, right? Like, oh, do you want to have the weekend or do you want to have a day off?
Because see, with this schedule I'm on, it guarantees me that I always have Sundays off, which means I'm always going to have Easter off.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Because the only time the stores close is for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And only those days.
Yes. I'm not going to be off for a Good Friday.
Well, that also means for your mom, you're always off on Mother's Day.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
So you swing, hi, Mommy.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's also good because that's, Heath and I, since we both work from home, we're up each other all the time. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Saturday's kind of our little break. Like I get my me time. Because you get a lot of your me time in the morning before I even wake up.
Right.
Since he likes to get up at like 5:30.
Something I like to. I have to.
But anyways, he gets up like at 5:30. So he has his me time in the morning before I wake up.
I was surely shocked, too. The dogs let me sleep in today. I didn't get up till 6:12.
Wow.
I know, right?
Guess they were really sleeping in.
Right.
Renee said, I prefer the twang too. I prefer Greek yogurt over sour cream, even in cheesecake. Oh, is it because you feel like a Greek yogurt is thicker than a sour cream?
All right, I'll take the bet. Go ahead and make me one with that, and then we'll see which one's better.
Oh, now you need a side-by-side. Uh-huh. Do one with the Greek and one with the sour cream, and you'll determine.
Right. I'll let you know.
Aren't you glad we don't live too close, Renee? And then Renee said, I've done it marbled or swirled or even layered too. Ooh.
See, again.
With the pumpkin? That sounds delicious.
Right.
Debbie said, it's in the final season for Cobra Kai, season 6.
Oh, okay.
The first 5 episodes are already out, and I've watched them. The final 6 episodes released on November 15th.
Okay. So
that's a week away.
Yeah.
So I think we might still need to see season 5. Well, I'm trying to remember
the last. Go ahead and try and watch it and see. We've seen it. Yeah, we've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Because I kind of remember there was the big tournament ship.
Mm-hmm. Another show I miss watching too.
Oh.
Go ahead.
And wasn't it it came down to the females?
I think so.
I'm trying. I vaguely remember.
We watched so many shows. I got them all. They're all running in my head.
But what were you gonna say?
The Young Rock. I liked that one too.
Oh yeah, that was a cute show too. Renee said, "Hey everyone, do me a favor. Share a link for HH Channel on your social media. The holidays, New Year approaching, and as much as we love our Heath and Shelley, we need to share them and show some love. Let's help boost." Their channel. Oh, thank you, Renee. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you, y'all. Like, we really appreciate the Horde. Y'all are amazing.
Yes.
And I love that we have this to do every Friday. And then again on Sunday, now we go live.
And I'm already trying to think of what we're going to do next Friday.
Oh, of course. Shauna said, did Heath win the lottery and not tell us?
About what?
Because you were like, oh, I'll just get you some Belgian chocolates.
Well, I'm just saying.
If he won the lottery, he didn't tell me either.
I wouldn't tell anybody, but there'd be signs.
You wouldn't even tell me.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't think you could hold that secret for a minute.
Fine. I'll hold it for 2, just for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to remind you that. But how long did you find out? You'll be like 10 seconds ago. And I'll be like, yeah, you said you were going to hold it for 2 minutes. Oh. Renee, I know Shelly will say, no, you don't have to do that. But please do help them get more subs. Oh, thank you.
Right now we're at 1809, I think.
Yeah, we did. You. So thank y'all.
You. Thank all of y'all.
And Sean said Yellowstone comes back next week. Oh, good.
Nice. But we'll which one it'll be with them though? I think that was a holdout.
Oh, well, I thought he already did leave.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is it under movies?
Yeah, TV's movies.
List.
Yeah, scroll down.
So I was gonna add also Cobra Kai. So
and I'm also waiting. It's supposed to be a new spinoff of Suits. It's called Suits LA. I'm waiting for that to come out too.
Yeah. Anybody watch Suits? I don't even see Yellowstone on here.
It's not. I just don't know.
Oh, okay.
I need to update it.
But here, I'm gonna add
Cobra Kai.
And that's November 15th. Okay, good. All right. Add that to her. Wow, we have a huge list here.
Yeah. Well, a lot of those are movies also.
Oh, okay.
And part of that list is my wrestling also.
Oh, the Penguin?
Yes, we need to watch that.
Oh, has anybody else watched that?
It's on HBO.
Salem's Lot. Isn't that a Stephen King book?
Yeah, but it's a movie now.
Oh. And Shrinking. I thought that was cute.
Yes, that was good too.
Wow. Oh, Nosferatu. That's coming out Christmas, y'all.
Heard that's really good. Oh, another one too. Dustin, Kilo Simple told me about it. Got me hooked and wanting to see it now. Was Red One, the new rock movie where he's in Christmas.
Oh yeah!
I can't remember the other guy.
I've seen the ads for it. That looks like that'll be really cute. Has anybody else seen the Red One?
Yeah.
And it's basically Santa Claus gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
And The Rock is in it, and they
I can't remember the other guy's name. He's doing a lot of stuff too. He was the warden, I think, in that one prison movie. I can't remember what it's called now. Oh dang it.
But yeah, so they're supposed to try to find Santa Claus.
He's also I think he's in the one of those insurance commercials too. I can't remember his name though.
Okay. Rickwood said you're supposed to put ice or cold water on a burn to stop the burning and stop the scarring. Oh, well, thank you. Cold water on a burn. Oh, and then Renee said, unless it's acid powder from an autoclave, pack it on your hand. Don't add water to the burn. I did that. It made it way worse. Oh, my gosh. That sounds awful. Ugh. I'm glad I don't have a autoclave packet.
Right.
Sean said, my favorite cheesecake was key lime. Oh yeah. Key lime cheesecake. Ooh.
Yeah, those sound good.
I would love to make a ketofied key lime cheesecake. Oh,
can't you use the Ketochow?
Oh, yeah. The Ketochow key lime.
Yeah.
I think I've done that.
Yeah.
And then I would just add some actual key limes and juice those out.
Oh, all right. Maybe that's what we're making next Friday.
Cheesecakes take like a day.
That's fine. You're worth it.
But yeah, I used to love it, especially when ever I went to the Key West.
Yes.
In Florida. Go to Kermit's and get their chocolate dipped key lime cheesecake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was really good. Like Renee said, yum, Sean, that sounds like one I would even eat. I love the sour sweet stuff. Me too. I love that like sour twang. Sean said, I shared the Horde channel to my socials. All the cool kids are doing it. Oh,
Awesome.
thank you, Sean. Yeah, I saw where you shared Renee's post. Thank you both so much. That's just so, like, I literally woke up and he was like, go see what Sean and Renee posted. And I was like, okay. And I went to Renee's and I was reading her post on her Facebook and I like started tearing up. I'm like, oh my God, first thing in the morning, I'm already crying. And then I went and read Sean's and then I'm like bawling. I'm like, I can't believe they're thinking of us and helping us. It's just so sweet of y'all.
Thank you. I'm fading though. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll hurry up with the questions.
I still got chores.
We'll get our calms.
All right.
So we can drink that. Renee said the reviews for the new Salem's lot have been awful. Really?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we will skip it then.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, and then Renee wants to see the new red. Oh, good. Red one. Yeah. It looks really cute. I have to say, most everything I've seen the Rock in,
yeah,
I thought was enjoyable. Now, I never watched the one where he's in Jumanji.
I haven't.
Oh, really?
He was good at it, but the movie wasn't.
Ooh. That's our calm, y'all. Ooh. Sean said, I watched Salem's Lot when I was a kid. Okay, I thought there was a movie or a TV show, right, in the 80s. I was so scared that I went to bed with a Bible, a rosary, a clove of garlic for over a month. Oh my gosh. You poor thing.
Wow.
At least you do too. The vampires wouldn't get you with your clove of garlic. Is it? I've never actually seen Salem's Lot or read the book. Is it a vampire thing?
I thought it was a. Never mind. I was a Pet Cemetery. Never mind.
Shad said, I'm going to see Red One when it comes out. Woo! We should make it a whole Hungry Horde thing. Okay, on this date, we're all going to see Red One, and then we can discuss about it on Friday.
All right.
22Q Cat said, I think you had it all covered, Sean. I hope it worked.
Well, maybe we'll go do it on a Saturday and then talk about it on Sunday. It seems like a lot of times Sunday ends up being TV talk.
Right? He said, I was the smelly kid at school for that month because of the garlic.
Right.
I bet.
That's awesome.
Yes, Debbie. She said, I can't wait for the holidays to make Ketochow peppermint, gingerbread, and eggnog fudge.
Oh, wow.
I know. You and Laura and myself are awaiting the peppermint, right? Like, because they just... I don't know. I think I used the peppermint. Okay. No, I think we do have one.
Yeah.
But yes, now the gingerbread's back out. But yes, as soon as we find out about peppermint, I will be announcing that because I know Laura really needs the peppermint. Excuse me. Well, looks like I'm actually caught up. So last couple of minutes, if you have any other questions, thoughts, opinions,
sorry, there's my pillows are calling me.
Your pillow. I know you got chores to do.
I know.
Sir.
I gotta go put that stuff to the street, and then I gotta go to bed.
Yes. It's
because actually, I don't know if we talked about it the other day or not, but the phone case.
Oh yeah.
Broke on me. Finally, it like snapped off. In fact, the power switch actually fell out of it, and I couldn't turn my phone on and off. The only way I could do it, I had to plug it in to like charge it, and then unplug it, and then I could access it again. I couldn't.
Yeah. Or take the case off.
Or take the case off. Yeah. Well, the plugging it in and out, turning it on and off, plugging it and unplugging it was actually easier and quicker though. So I ordered another one. I had it maybe 2 days, and it already started falling apart.
Yeah.
So I ordered a third one, and that one seems like it's holding up a lot better.
Yeah. And here's the problem, too, because our phones are so old.
Renee tried to help us on that.
Yeah, Renee had told him, she was like, oh, well, you always have OtterBox. All you have to do is let them know and they'll replace it. And so we sent it to OtterBox and they're like, sorry, we don't have that case anymore.
It's outdated.
Because
How quaint did you still have that?
I have a Note 9 and you have a Note 10. And what I thought was funny is one of my Facebook friends the other day, he was like, oh man, I remember when I got this phone. I'm glad now I'm getting the newest one.
Note
and he showed the picture. No, he showed the Note 20, I think, or the Galaxy 20, whichever it is. And he's like, yeah. And he was acting like that was old to him. He's like, oh man, I had this. And now I've got the, whatever the newest one is. I'm like, I still have a 9.
Because I got fat fingers, it's hard for me to text and type on there. So one of the reasons why I got the Note is because it comes with the stylus. But that phone is jacked up and the stylus is stuck. I can't get it to come out anymore. So I carry this one now. Or I have several pens in my office with the clicker on it is a stylus also.
Yeah.
So what I have, this one, I carry it instead of a pen, it's just the stylus. It's a whole lot easier to type that way.
Yeah. Laura said, I really do. I know. It will be soon, though.
What is it?
The peppermint.
Oh.
Sean said the original movie has David Soul from Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, wow.
He was the vampire slayer. Okay, so it is a vampire movie.
Oh,
okay.
Like
it's hard to remember before Twilight. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. So that's like one of the OG vampire.
I still think the greatest vampire movie of all time, in my opinion, is Dusk Till Dawn.
That was a good one. But
and
see,
the
Salem's
soundtrack
Lot
is amazing too.
Yeah, but Salem's Lot was before that.
I know, but this is still better.
Yeah. Dusk Till Dawn is a really good one.
Because one of my favorite bands is in it. That's another reason why I like the
which band?
ZZ Top.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I immediately was thinking Metallica, or I thought of Lenny, and
Lemmy.
I was Lemmy, and I was like, I don't remember them.
Yeah, but the Motorhead's not one of my favorites. I like them, but they're not on the list.
Oh, wow, really?
Really?
Wow.
I like certain of their songs. Some of the songs like whatever.
Well, who's your top 3?
I already told you. Metallica, ZZ Top, and Waylon Jennings.
Oh, wow. Quite the
range
there.
Because I like both kinds of music, country and western. Love that joke.
Debbie said those flavors are also good in coffee for Christmassy feel. That's what I love it in. And I feel like I don't have to have as much. Like Laura, the coffee and then the syrup, the peppermint mocha. Ooh, could you imagine adding like a tablespoon of the peppermint Ketochow and then that syrup and everything? That would be a delicious freaking cup of coffee on a cold winter day. 22Q Cat said, oh my, the original Salem's Lot came out in 1979.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I never saw that either.
See, that's where I thought I heard it from. I was like, I didn't think that was a new movie or a new show because I was like, I kind of remember that. Right. Well, everything's a remake nowadays. It seems
why? I think they're running out of ideas.
Yeah, they are.
That's why they're making Suits LA.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to it, especially because what's his name? Stephen Amell's going to be in it.
Who's Stephen Amell?
Remember we were watching the one wrestling TV show where him and his brother had they were the owners. He also played Arrow.
Oh,
remember
I see
it's him and the brothers?
Yeah. Now was he the one with the long hair or the short hair?
I think the short. He was the older brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. That
but
makes
he also
sense.
played Arrow. Yeah. But he's going to be
Arrow from what?
The movie, the TV show called Arrow.
Oh, I didn't watch
He was
that.
a superhero.
Oh, okay.
I figured you would have dug it then. I thought you knew about it. I've never actually seen that either.
Oh, I've never even heard of it.
I think it was on the CW. I think it's probably why.
Probably. Yeah, for a long time, it felt like the CW got really silly shows.
Right.
Where I was
like it used to be like I said, the USA Network shows kind of like.
Well, I liked a lot of.
I
See,
did.
he's always put down USA, but I freaking loved Psych, and I loved Monk and Scrubs.
The only thing
like
I liked
those
on USA
were my jam.
Was wrestling.
I used to freaking love those shows. Like I thought Psych was hilarious. It was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Monk. I'm like, how could you not like Monk?
It's boring to me.
But what's cute is I'm pretty sure the lady that is in Two Guys, a Girl at a Pizza Place. What's her name again?
Oh,
Sharon.
Yeah.
She was on Monk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was asking her too. Except for Ryan Reynolds, I can't remember what the other two actors have done.
Well, I know she was in Monk, and of course Nathan. He did well.
Not even him though, because he came later.
Yeah, your original. The other one, Richard Riculo.
Pete.
Yeah, but his real name is Richard Riculo.
I don't know him from anything else.
Yeah. Sean said Quentin Tarantino directed From Dusk Till Dawn. Yes, great movie. Cheech Marin was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes. I have to say, most Quentin Tarantino films I've seen, I've
never
enjoyed.
seen any of his movies that weren't good. Honestly, I can't think of one of them that wasn't good.
Yeah.
That I didn't enjoy and want to see again.
Right. Renee said that was a good one. And then Sean said, my favorite vampire movie, yes, is The Lost Boys.
Oh, that is a good one too. But I still think Dust Till Dawn's better just because of the soundtrack.
When we tried to watch, I thought you'd never seen The Lost Boys. Because we started to watch it, and you were like, probably because you were in the same mood you are right now, and you were like, and I was like, this is so good. Yeah. Like we were watching it again, Grandpa's place and everything, and it had the Coreys in it. Remember the Coreys? Right at the height of their fame.
What's his name in it too? Kiefer.
Yes, that's when I first saw Kiefer, and I was like, yeah, I like him too. Yes, I love the freaking Lost Boys.
We tried to rewatch 24, and it just didn't hit right. We're like, this is corny.
Yeah. Laura S. said, it was. I used my one peppermint all week. It was amazing. Aww. Oh. Okay, so hopefully soon, right? Renee said, check your subs and buy me a coffee since you didn't tell me how to pay you back for the... I told you that was your birthday gift.
Yes.
What you doing?
You know what you need to do? If you really want to pay us back, you can resubscribe again. Be a full member again.
Wow, Heath.
I'm just saying. We miss you.
Renee, ignore that. What? Aww. But I told you.
That was your birthday present.
That was your birthday present.
I told you she does this every year. She comes and visits us for her birthday and brings us presents.
I know. That's so cute.
Oh,
and guess what? That's why, because I don't wear makeup that often, but I wore that lipstick that never comes off because I'm excited to use the makeup remover. I was like, oh, good. I'm going to wear this because now I have makeup remover. Sean said Burn Notice on USA was our favorite show on that channel.
I never saw that.
I loved Burn Notice. That was so good.
The one show I absolutely loved. I don't know if I can sit through it again now, though, because it makes me so mad. This is why I'm always griping and critiquing FX about it. The show, tell me if any of y'all ever watched it or tried to watch it, or if y'all are upset as I am with it. The show was called Terriers, like the dog.
Oh.
It was about I can't remember the guy's name. Because in fact, when we started watching Daredevil and the guy Fergie, I thought that's who he was at first. That was in Terriers.
Oh.
The guy who's been in a bunch of stuff. I can't remember his name now though, but the actor. But tell me, have any of y'all, especially I figured Sean would have seen it. Have you seen Terriers? They played for one season on FX and they canceled it.
See, she already joined as a member on our Buy Me a Coffee.
Oh,
and there you were saying stuff.
Well, because it didn't show me on the other one. I didn't know to look there.
Oh, Renee.
How did she do?
Thank you. She bought us 10 coffees.
So we're going to Dutch right now?
I thought you were tired.
I'm never too tired for Dutch.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're gonna go there tomorrow anyways.
Yes.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you, Renee. And really, I was getting that back for you for your birthday.
Yes.
That's why I wasn't telling you where to send me any money.
We even told her that when she asked us the first time. See, she just so
I did kind of ignore her.
She
would ask, I would say, oh.
She does the same shit to us, though.
She goes, you already gave me birthday gifts, so I can keep giving birthday gifts if I want to. I give birthday gifts all year round.
That was your birthday gift part 1.
Right.
You mind your business, okay? And Sean, have you seen Terriers?
Oh. Now you're all up for that.
We may start watching.
I don't even remember what was it about now.
They were private detectives.
Okay.
They had their own little
carriers or terriers?
Terriers, like the dog.
Oh, TERRIERS.
Yes.
I've never heard of that show.
Yeah, because they got no publicity. That's why nobody watched it. That's why I got canceled.
Oh,
it's your error on their part in promoting it.
Oh, wow.
I freaking loved it.
Wow. No, I don't remember that.
I don't know if I want to get my heart broken again. Just to watch it for one season, it'll go away.
Well, but see, that's how I felt about Firefly, and that's why we got a movie.
Yeah.
And I think I actually have it in the box set. I think I have I'm going to go look here, but I feel like I have a box set of Firefly with the movie.
Do we have a player to watch it in?
Well, we do, but I don't know if it's hooked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I bought the box set because I love that so much.
How do they make a box set with one season?
Because that's how good it is.
Okay.
And then Sean said he never watched. He said Carriers, but it's the same thing. He's probably never heard of it.
Because like I said, they didn't really promote it. I guess that's the only thing that makes sense. The reason why it got canceled.
Renee said, "No, the agreement when y'all were at the Ghost Fest was that I'd send you money for it. And you said okay. Yeah, I said okay."
She's still you saying it though. That's what she's latching on to.
But it was the okay, whatever. Because I knew if I said, "Oh no, don't worry about it," you would have been like, "Oh, I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, none of them really appeal to me." That's what you would have said. So of course I had to say, "Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, later." She said, "Terriers."
Yes.
I think that's the show Animal Planet airs during Super Bowl.
No, it wasn't. What was great? Now you pull it up though, because once you see that one guy's name, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I've seen him in this. I've seen him in that." Google it.
He said, "I haven't seen Terriers, but the cat looks amazing."
You put FX Terriers.
Look, I do that. This is the dog.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like the dog.
Here it is. American comedy drama series.
Yeah.
1 season, 2010. Terriers is one of the all-time great one-season wonders.
Yeah. See that dude? He's been in a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, Donald Logue.
Yeah.
Donald Logue. Oh, he has been.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
But who's the co-star though? I don't remember.
Michael Raymond.
Yes. Okay.
Oh wow. And then that's the thing too. I like watching some of these older shows. Is when we were watching Two Guys and a Girl in a Pizza Place. At one point Pete was dating someone who had a 10-year-old, and I kept looking at this kid and I'm like, he looks so like, I'm thinking, okay, he looks familiar.
As the kid?
Yeah, but you could see like kind of the eyes and the facial structure. I looked him up and it was Michael Welch.
Mm-hmm.
And
who did he grow up to be?
No, he's actually a pretty good
well-known actor.
Yeah, American actor. Mm-hmm. You might recognize it. Well, maybe you won't there.
Put your clothes on, kid.
But he's been in like a lot of like little movies here.
Little movies?
Yeah. I feel like there was a few that I was like, oh, okay, there was something. But I like looking back and being like, oh, like I kind of remember that. Yeah, he was in some of the Twilights and different things. Yeah, he was in all the Twilight movies.
Yeah, I never saw any of those.
Right. But see that face, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
But I just think it's kind of cool. Like you see him in the show, and here they are, 22 years later or whatever, or 26 years later, and he's still acting.
Right.
And doing that, especially for a child actor. That's kind of rough. But and then there's a few others like we've seen, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, then they got to do this, and this. Right? Like the same thing with Ryan Reynolds. You're like, here he is in this cute little comedy, and then here he is
but
now.
But he pulled a lot of the same stunts or what do you call it, expressions and whatnot like that, the way mannerisms of Deadpool.
Yes, because all the time I'm like, that's a Deadpool thing.
Right? Even the stuff he says, some of the lines. Too.
Yes, the way his
delivery.
Yeah, or the cadence.
Yes.
Because he'll be like, oh, yeah, that's salt. And he puts like a long pause in the middle. And I'm like, that's how Deadpool delivers a lot of stuff too. Just a lot of it. I'm like, so he's always been Deadpool.
Yes.
Renee said that eye roll does not convey in text. Well, I know it doesn't convey in text. But, if I don't respond... Oh, the cast, he said, but the cast looks amazing. That makes more sense now.
What?
Thank you, Sean. He said he didn't see Terriers, but the cast looks amazing.
Now he's going to go back and watch it?
Right.
Okay, because here's how you can rate it up, I guess. Remember, we watch a lot of like the British shows, and they only do one season and they're done.
Yeah.
So it's like a mini series, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
But the only problem with watching Terriers, in my mind, it just leaves you wanting more.
And that's how Firefly is.
Right. So
he doesn't understand.
No, we're gonna watch both.
Sean, you understand. Sean and Shell understand the heartbreak Firefly.
Well, at least you got a movie at the end.
Yes, that is true. Renee said, "Oh, Terriers with special effects now, Heath."
Wait, what? What?
Something you were doing. Sean said the main actor played Remy in True Blood. Okay. Donald Logue played the Jim Gordon's partner in Gotham.
I never saw Gotham either.
Wow. And then Renee reminded everybody, give it a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Yes. And we're going to call
Have
it.
you thumbs upped it?
What?
Did you hit the thumbs up?
Yeah, I always hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, but did you do it on the computer too, though? Sometimes it counts both.
Oh, no, you can't do that on Restream.
You can pull it up on YouTube and do it, though.
Yeah, but it might echo back.
Yeah,
just do it tomorrow on the replay.
Whatever.
All right.
Echo that.
What?
I don't know.
Look, there's still a big chunk here.
Just leave it in the fridge.
I will.
It'll be all nasty.
It kind of is, y'all.
I'll teach you.
I know.
I'll learn you.
I know. All right. Any last thoughts?
No. Okay. I don't want to say goodbye. We're just getting started.
Oh.
But I still got to go to sleep. What is she saying?
Because you said Terriers FX. Special effects.
Oh, snarf.
Well, those little Terriers, they can do that.
She's like,
she said, Heath's thumbs. The thumbs up. Hit.
You're number one. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, really?
Read between the lines.
Wow. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Mm-hmm. As always, we appreciate y'all so much for coming.
You got to make sure you tune in Sunday because I got story time for you. But most of that is MS related, so it makes more sense to talk about it on Sunday.
Yes. So tune in Sunday, 1 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good week. We'll be in touch, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Have a good week. We need to tell them that on Sunday.
Okay. Well, have a good weekend.
Yes.
Have a good